Okay, today I'm going to start coloring. I went through and cleaned up all the edges on the stones on the bottom, and then I burned all of the fibers off with a small torch. Went through and cleaned up the tape, marks. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hand color all of the top, and then on the bottom I'm going to use some sprayers to spray the color on it. But the tops, I'm going to use some metallics, and then I'm going to also use some acid stains on it. So the center right here I've already done with a metallic bronze. It'll just, when it's out in the sun, because this is going to be an outdoor piece, when it hits the sun it's just going to have a whole lot of color to it. So I'm going to color the top first and then the bottom, and I'll video the bottom but not the top. Okay, I'm going to start coloring this now. I acid stained the top. I'll show that here in a little bit, but what I'm going to do is I've got some light beige. I'm going to cover everything with it, and then I'm going to come back over and use some darker colors. Like a wet on wet. Now when I'm all done with that, let it dry a little bit, and then I'm going to come back with some black or dark charcoal and fill in the lines and give it more depth. You'll be able to see all the crevices and nicks and everything that is in a rock. Okay, now I'll use a little bit darker color on it. That's chocolate, I won't use that yet. Okay. And what I'll do is, if I get some on an area that I don't care for very much, I'm going to take my brush and just clean it up. You only have so many rocks on here, so take your pick on which ones you want to color, what color. You only use 4 or 5 different colors. The streaks that are on here, go back and touch it with a brush. Charcoal here, and what I'll do is I'll spray it on one stone, and then I'm going to wipe it off real quick. That way it lightens it up. Like I say, I'm going to go over the whole thing with this towards the end. And that way you'll be able to see the depth and the colors. And you can put 2 colors together. runs. Stay back, let it just sprinkle on there, and then you just get dot effects. This looks good. And you can go from a light to a, or dark on the bottom to a light, where you get the sprinkles. You get too much of one color on there that you don't like, wipe it off. Down here, wipe it off of that one. You gotta remember, you gotta get down on the bottom too. Get all your colors all the way around. You don't want anything to show, any non-colored areas. I'll show you what this looks like. I know it's kind of hard to see the colors, but I'm gonna go over with the gray right now with the charcoal and it'll draw out all the bumps in here. And then you'll be able to see, like this one is right here, all the different nicks and crannies. That looks really good right there. I'll probably also get a terracotta color and just blot it on. So, this is my charcoal. My rag. Through, wipe it off on the outside. Some of the deeper effects. You start getting runs, just wipe it down right away. Turn your rag and get a clean spot. That way you're wiping the color off, not just smearing it around. And if you lose some of the other color that you had on there before, like I had some brown right there, come back and put some more on. And then blot it. Okay. Back up here to finish. Charcoal. Now, I'm going to take a little terracotta. What I'll do is I'll take a cup that I have right here. Cup, get the lightest color I have, put a little brown in there. Now I'm putting this in, which is light tan, and I'm going to put just a hair of red. I don't have any terracotta sitting right here with, so I mean, it doesn't take much to change the color with red. So, let's see what I'm talking about here. And now what I'll do is take this paintbrush, chip brush, take this, put some of this red on, blot it around. It's got kind of pink tone to it. I'll put it on here, and then I'm going to wipe it right off. And all that's going to do is give it another blending color. You can see a little bit of different colors. And then with the speckles, you can see how all the dark colors bring out the texture. And here's the acid stain that I did on top. I used red on the exterior, amber and a tan on the second ring, and then I used a metallic yellow on the third ring, a little brown on the bigger star, and then blue and green on the compass itself. And I'm going to come back and probably tomorrow and then mark in the north, south, east, and west. I got to take this out and put some ammonia on it and neutralize it, and then I'm going to let it dry and seal.